I am Maricita Colors in English. We are in a chat live where I will show you how I made this fantasy stitch, the cross stitch. Thank you to watch my video. We are on chat live. Now in Germany is 15 Uhr or 15 Uhr, 65. No, das ist Deutsch. We are 15 and 56. 3 and 56 minutes. Hello, how are you? I am Maricita Colors in English. I am in a chat live. I hope that you can hear me. I will see if I can hear my video. This is my Crocheted Sweater Abril. I will let you this pattern on the comments, on the description box when I finish this chat live. Yeah, you can hear me. I hope that you can write me too. We will see. Hello. Yeah, I can write too. Hello, my dear friends. I am Maricita Colors in English. We are in a chat live, and I will show you how I made this fantasy stitch, the cross stitch. Actually, I made a new sweater. This sweater I will make a little different like my sweater Abril. Abril in Spanish is the month of April. In Spanish is Abril. So welcome to my channel. I am Maricita Colors in English. In this sweater, I use the hook number 6 millimeters, and I use 250 grams of yarn. This yarn of the sweater Abril was 100% cotton. Thank you for your like. I hope that you like this chat live, and I will show you how I made this nice crocheted sweater Abril. Look, this fantasy stitch I call cruz in Spanish. It's like in español, cruz is a cross. And on my sweater Abril, I made alternate one row of the cross stitch and one row of treble crochet. In this new sweater, I will make a little different. I will make only the cross stitch in every row. And I use the hook number 5 millimeters. In the label, in the paper, says that I can use the hook number between 3 and 4, but I use this hook number 5 for that my thread is a little loose. In the beginning, I made the single crochet, like my sweater Abril. Look, it's very nice. Single crochet is only this. This sweater, I won't make increases or decreases. This is a new sweater. On the pattern of my sweater Abril, I showed you how I made this. I will show you here. Where is my pencil? Here. So the sweater Abril, I will let you on the comments when I finish this chat live, sweater Abril. To find this pattern here on my channel, you must write crocheted Crocheted Sweater Abril. Why? Because I have two channels here on YouTube. I have in Spanish. Yo tengo mi canal en español. And I have my channel in English. And when you want to find one pattern, one of my patterns, you can write the name, and plus you can write Maricita. The sweater Abril, I made two pieces the same. Here I begin with single crochet. And after this, I made the cross. You can see this. The cross stitch. And I alternate with treble crochet. I didn't make increases or decreases in the sweater Abril. I will see if I can show you again. My iPad is a little kaputt, like the Deutsche sagen, like the German says. I live actually in Germany, for this sometimes I speak a little German. So this is the sweater Abril. The pattern has almost 200,000 views here on my channel. Thank you very much. Thank you for your like too. If you like my videos, please. Chris Cafey. Hello, I love your accent. Oh, thank you. That is nice. Thank you very much. Thank you for your like. I speak Spanish and I am Peruvian from Lima. And now I live actually in Germany, so I make these lessons in English. Yo puedo hacer la clase en español también. Muchas gracias. So, this video I will let you on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video, but when I finish this chat live. So the sweater Abril, I made two pieces the same without increases or decreases. And at the end, I finish with single crochet. After this, I sew a little the shoulder, the another shoulder. I let the place for the arms, and I sew here too. Both sides the same centimeters. So this sweater Abril, I will let you on the comments and on the description box. But this new sweater, this will be a new sweater. I begin with the single crochet, like the waistband, pretina en español. This is the waistband, and here I begin to make one long. But this neck will be like faux neck. Faux neck to me is this. Sorry. This is the faux neck. But I will make in one piece. I try to make in one piece without increases and decreases, and we will see how I can make it. It's how we say es un invento, we say in Spanish. Es my invention. Fast or almost all my patterns I try to make without increases or decreases, for that is more easy to make. And sometimes it's not necessary. A ver, Chris Carey, Jacqueline, thank you for making in English. Love your tutorials. Muchas gracias, Jacqueline. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. Muy bien. Un guten Tag. Muy bien. Muy bien. Sehr gut. Very well. And guten Tag. Muy bien. Okay. So I will make until here. Here I make longer. And when I have the center, I will separate the thread in two parts the same, and I will make two parts like this, and this will be the separation, like the faux neck, and I will make from here to the shoulder and again in the back, again to this point in the back, and after this I will join again the thread together, and here I will finish with the single crochet. Single crochet, single crochet. So this open will be like in the center of our thread. But I will make it first, and after this I will tell you how I finish my new sweater. I will show you again. Thank you very much for your likes. Thank you, chicas. Muchas gracias, chicas. I will show you again. This is the sweater April without increases or decreases. How is the name of this neck? Off shoulders, I think. It's very nice, and you can find it here on my channel. Okay, now I will tell you how I begin this new pattern. Here I made only, for the waistband, I will make only single crochet, punto medio or punto bajo en español, hook, aguja en español, yarn, hilo en español. This is acrylic yarn, hilo de acrílico. Y bueno, a ver, vamos a ver si se puede ver. Lo que pasa es que my iPad, one day I was in the Black Forest here in Germany, and I have my iPad with me in this little travel to Black Forest, and had begonnen, this is German, and begonnen the rain, and I put my iPad on my rucksack, how you say, in the back, in my bag. And I didn't notice that my bag has water, and my poor iPad has a little water. Sometimes works perfect all the time until the battery is ended, is finished. It's perfecto. But sometimes it's like this. Thank you very much for your like. I will show you how I made this nice fantasy stitch. This is the center of the stitch. It's like a cross, like a X. Here I made one chain of separation, but I will show you step by step, don't worry. When I made the chain of separation, I catch these two stitches and I make like one double crochet. Again. Thank you for your like, chicas. Bienvenidas a mi canal. Yo soy Maricita Colors en inglés. I make 2 times the yarn on the hook. Now I find the X, the cross. I insert the hook here. Yarn over, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, and we pass for 2 loops. And it's 2 times the yarn, no? 1, 2. 2 times the yarn, we insert the hook, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, we pass for 2. Okay, it was okay. We have now 3 loops, yarn over, we skip the stitch, the chain that I made in the previous row, and I insert in the stitch. And I pass from 2 into yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, and we pass for 2. This is the half of our cross stitch. Yarn over, and we make 1 chain of separation. This chain, look, make the form of this cross. We don't must forget our chain. Yarn over, and now here in the center of this stitch that we made, we insert here in these 2 loops, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2. And only we must repeat. It's super easy. Thank you, chicas, for your like. Muchas gracias por me gusta, es en español. One like is me gusta, en español, in Spanish. We repeat again. 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here we have 2 stitches and 1 chain in the center. So 2 times the yarn, we insert in the first stitch here from the cross, yarn over, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, and we pass for 2. Now I have 3 loops. Yarn over, and we skip this chain, and we go in this stitch, we insert, yarn over, we bring 1 loop, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, until that we finish the loops. And now we have like 1A, look. For me, it's like a 1A. Now we make the chain of separation, la cadeneta de separación, separation, separación, and again yarn over, and here on the center, we catch these stitches, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, and yarn over, we finish the stitches. Thank you. You can write me where you from, which city you are connected. Now I live in Germany, in Stuttgart. It's in the south from Germany. Don't forget to follow me too in Facebook or on Facebook and Instagram like Maricita Colors. You can write me in English too, not problem. Almost all my patterns that I made in Spanish, I made in English. Almost. Are not all, but almost I try. Again, 2 times the yarn, we find the cross of the previous row, we insert the hook here in the first stitch, we bring 1 loop, we pass for 2, yarn over, and we go in the next stitch, yarn over, we bring 1 loop, and we have now 5 loops. And I begin to pass from 2 into, look, 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, and we finish. This is the half of our stitch. Now I make 1 chain of separation that make the form of the cross, and yarn over, and here on the center of the stitch, we catch 2 yarns or 2 stitches or 2 loops, yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2, and we finish. What do you think about this stitch? How I count the stitches? I prove always. I make a little pattern, and always I try to see how many inches make my thread. Remember, you must make a little pattern to know how many centimeters or inches make your thread. By example, we must make, how you say número par en inglés? Odd number. 20, 14, 16. How is this? This is odd number. You can write me, please. En español, we say número par, 20, 18, 18, 16, 14. This is a part number. We must make our thread with part. That is, I think, odd number. I can looking for here in the computer. I always forget this word. Número par en inglés. Par en inglés. A ver. Número par. Even number. We must make our cross with even number. So I have here 18 cross. 18 cross. 18 cross is 18 3 times 3 is 18, 36, 54, 54 stitches plus from the beginning, one stitch for the beginning and one stitch for the end. So plus 2 is 65 or 56 in German. En inglés 56. En español 56. It's more easy in Spanish. 56. So here I have 56 single crochet. For that I have 56 single crochet. I make one stitch less, 55, 57. So if I have here 56 single crochet, I make only one stitch more, one chain. So here I begin with 57 chains. Here I made 57 chains. When I have the 57 chains, I insert the hook on the third chain from the beginning, and I begin to make the single crochet. We will see how many centimeters I have here. Until now, I don't know. You know, in Latin America, we use the centimeters. Here I have approximately 42. 42, but this is, look, this is a little stretch. So this can design, this can be until 50 centimeters, that is a size. 50 centimeters of wide approximately is one size large. I hope that is okay, the size, for me. Normalerweise o normalmente o usually I am a large size. Sometimes I like the clothes a little loose, so sometimes I can make 52 centimeters of wide. But here it's not so, but it's stretch. In the waistband, I like that it's a little stretch. And I will make I will make some rows until that is in the center to make the faux neck. En español, cuello B, faux neck. Okay, I will make again 2 times the yarn on the needle. Here I find the cross of the previous round or row, no? Hilera. We insert, yarn over, we bring one loop, yarn over, we pass for 2 loops. Here I don't finish the stitch, only I make yarn over and I go in the another stitch, and here we finish the stitch. Yarn over, we bring one loop, yarn over, and we begin to pass from 2 and 2 loops. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, and 4 times. Thank you for your like, chicas. Thank you very much. Muchas gracias. One chain of separation, una cadeneta de separación, yarn over, hilo sobre la aguja. And here on the center of the stitch, we can find these two loops or two stitches. Yarn over, and we finish the stitch from 2 in 2. 1 time, 2 times, and 3 times. And ready. I will finish this row. And remember that my crocheted pattern, Abril, I will let you on the comments, on the description box, and at the end of this video. We pass here 1 time, yarn over, we go on the next stitch, and here we finish to make the stitch, 1 chain of separation, and in this A, I insert here in these 2 loops, yarn over, and we begin to pass from 2 in 2. Yarn 2 times, 1 time on the stitch, we bring 1 loop, we pass for 2 loops. Here I find another stitch, and we begin to pass from 2 in 2, the dos and dos. When I have the half of the stitch, I make 1 chain of separation. It's important, this chain of separation. Thank you for your like, and we insert the hook on the center of the stitch. This fantasy stitch is very easy. In my sweater Abril, I alternate the cross stitch with the treble crochet. I show you on my pattern step by step. But this is a new advance of my new sweater. We insert the hook, we bring 1 loop, we pass for 2 loops, yarn over, we skip here and we go in on the next stitch, and we begin to make from 2 in 2. 1 chain of separation, and here we finish our cross stitch. Cross stitch punto cruz. Look, the yarn change of colors is in degradés of Spanish, in español, but I think degradé is a word in degradé sounds like Franzosisch, like France, from France. I don't know, degradé, but it's very nice. It's acrylic. And look, 2 stitches more we will make. And you can make this like a sweater for winter too. You can use a hook, a little teeny, not so big, for that is a little, how is this word? Loose. The opposite from loose is loose. I will remember, don't worry. Here I make 1 chain and I finish. I only got 2 stitches and we begin to pass. Tight. When you use a hook teeny with this stitch, is more tight the work. You can make 2 like a vest or like a sweater. I think I will make arms to my sweater, or sleeves, mangas en español. So now I will make the last cross. Voy a tejer la última cruz. 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here I find the cross. We insert in the first stitch, we pass for 2, yarn over, and on the next stitch, and I begin to make from 2 in 2. Now I made like 1A. Now I make 1 chain of separation, and here on the center you can see these 2 stitches. Yarn over, we pass for 2, yarn over, we pass for 2. And this yarn is a little difficult. And I finish and ready, look. I have 18 cross in every row. To finish this row, I will make 1 treble crochet. En español, doble vareta or doble punto alto. 2 times the yarn over the hook. Here I made 5 chains. In the 5 chain, the fifth 5, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On the 5, that is in the edge, I will make the treble crochet. And ready. To begin the next row, I make 5 chains and I begin to make the cross. The good is that with this hook, our thread is not so tight, it's a little loose. I made a lot of patterns first to know how many cross I need to make the width of my thread. Normalerweise or usually for one L size must be 50 centimeters of long. Vamos a ver cuántos son 50 centímetros en inches. 50 centimeters in inches. 19.6 inches is 50 centimeters of width is almost 19.6 inches. So if you want a size large, you can make like 19 inches. But this is a little stretch, so I made, here I have 42 centimeters. I hope that is okay, my size. If not, I must make again. But okay, we know, you know, when we work in one pattern, we must make, and when it's not okay, we must begin again. Okay, chicas, I invite you to subscribe here on my channel, Maricita Colors in English. It's totally free. Remember, activate the bell for that you receive the post when I have a new pattern here on my channel or a new chat live. Look, this is my sweater April. When I finish this chat live, I will let you this sweater on the comments, the pattern, the link of this sweater. I will let you on the comments, on the description box, and later I can, YouTube don't let me now let the link at the end of this video. I must wait 1 day, more or less. So, but on the comments and on the description box, I will let you this nice pattern. It's very easy, and you can make sleeves if you want. You can make for summer. I made for summer, but you can make for winter with yarn of wool, like you prefer. Okay, my dear friends, remember that you can find me too on Facebook, Instagram, like Maricita Colors. And thank you very much to comment, share, and give 1 like to my video. ¿Qué les pareció el nuevo punto? What do you think about this nice stitch? Beautiful, really? Okay, thank you very much to my friends that write me. Chris, KB, Jacqueline, Thank you very much to write me, chicas. Muchas gracias. And we see us the next time with another chat live or a new pattern. Chao, chao. Muchas gracias. Hasta la vista, amigos. Chao, chao.